It happened, guys. Breath of the Wild 2 has been delayed. Earlier this year at a Nintendo Direct or something, I don't freaking remember what it was, Nintendo said that Breath of the Wild 2 would be released by the end of 2022. At the end, like December probably. We were thinking maybe a September or November or December release. So now that's not really the case. Why don't you just see for yourself?
ゼルダの伝説、ブレスオブザワイルド続編の発売時期に関してお知らせがあります。本作は2022年に発売を予定しているとお伝えしていましたが、開発にもう少しお時間をいただきたく、発売を2023年春に変更させていただきたいと思います。
Spring 2023. When Breath of the Wild was first released, I was 12 years old. I am going to be 18 when the sequel releases. What is taking them so long with this game? How incredible is this game going to be? 6 years for a sequel on the same engine. It must be like, it must have taken them a really long time to like perfect the main new mechanics of the game, because I know they're releasing new like, there's some new gimmicks and stuff that they must have taken a long time to figure out, because I know the way that Zelda development time goes, they spend a lot of time experimenting with things, which a lot of people don't think about when they think about game development. They just think about like, oh yeah, you just code the game. But you have to do a lot of like sandbox experimentation when you're making a video game that people want to play.
続編の舞台は前作ブレスオブザワイルドでの地上フィールドだけでなく、空の上にも広がると前回お伝えしましたが、拡張された世界はそれだけではなく、そこで皆さんを待ち受ける新たな出会いや新たな遊びも前作以上に多彩なものとなっています。
That's actually super exciting. So not only are they adding the level of the sky islands or whatever they're doing with the sky stuff, they're also going to be expanding the map. You know how there were always like those distant kind of barren cliffs at the end where like you couldn't go any further, that you always wanted to climb, and you would always try and climb those things, but you for some reason never could get over there. I don't know whether they're gonna like add new map directly onto that, or if they're just gonna expand. I don't know how they're gonna expand the maps, but that's super exciting to me. Okay, so there will be an even wider variety of features you can enjoy. Kind of. There's like new runes, so new encounters and new gameplay elements. Not sure what they mean by this. Maybe they're working on new enemies? Because one thing about Breath of the Wild that was a little bit disappointing was the number of like options for enemies you have to fight. There's like Bokoblins, Moblins, Lizalfos, Hinox, Wizrobes, Lynels, and that's like it. I mean, there's other ones, but like those are the main enemies that there are in the game. Hopefully they add some more. Like oh, there's Octoroks, but what's like a Zelda enemy? I can't think of any Zelda enemies that they didn't put into Breath of the Wild. There's definitely other enemies that they could add in. So also, this is new. I think this is a new thing that we're seeing here. They're giving us a little bit more information about the games, which is nice, because they are delaying it. It's nice of them to give us a little crumb of something to chew on. So we've got this Master Sword. So he's got this messed up arm, and then the Master Sword is like, it looks like he's tried to stab maybe Ganon with it, and now it's all messed up. They're still not giving us a name of the game. It's still just the sequel to The Legend of Zelda TM Breath of the Wild. Spring 2023. Again, game came out when I was 12. Sequel's coming out, I'm gonna be an adult. This is a very optimistic announcement. Like they're saying like they're working diligently to make it as good as possible. So, you know, delays are not a bad thing. Delays just mean the game's gonna be better. What do you guys think about this? Do you wish that the game was coming out this year anyway? I mean, we have so many games coming out this year. Come on. 2022 is just stacked. We got Nintendo Switch Sports, Mario Strikers, Fire Emblem, Splatoon 3, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out in September if they don't delay that. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Mario movie. Yeah, Nintendo's way too stacked for this year. Maybe they delayed it also just for like scheduling and trying to make it sell as well as possible. That's all I really have to say about that. See you guys soon.